Hello guys, LEGO Master Reviews here, and today we finally have our first leaked images of the LEGO Fantastic Four First Step set. This is easily one of, if not my most anticipated set of the year, so I'm so glad that we finally have an idea of what the set is going to look like. So in this video, I'm going to give you my thoughts on the set as well as my reactions, so without further ado, let's jump right on into this video. And here we have it, set number 76316, Fantastic Four vs. Galactus construction figure with 427 pieces, retailing for $60 in the US and releasing on June 1st. And as you can see, Galactus is a construction figure, which I'm not the biggest fan of the construction figures, but I do think Galactus is a character that kind of fits the construction figure line, so it does work. And I can see that he scales pretty nicely next to the Fantastic Four, which I do like. I think the colors are spot on for him. I do think the stickers are kind of annoying though, like the ones on his waist are going to be pretty hard to put on, I imagine. But I do think his face will probably be printed. But either way, the shaping is really good on like his helmet, and I think this all around looks pretty great for the most part. Obviously, I would have preferred like a brick built like giant minifig of Galactus, but this still looks pretty nice. The Fantastic Four all look pretty fantastic here too, but I will say they needed dual molded legs. Like the fact that they're even willing to acknowledge that they have the white boots on Mr. Fantastic stretchy legs, but they just won't give dual molding or even print the boots. It's just really annoying, and it just shows how cheap LEGO is, especially in a $60 set that should have been here. LEGO did give Mr. Fantastic a brand new face print though, as well as a brand new torso print, which both look incredible. I'm so glad that LEGO didn't reuse that Mandalorian head here. You can see that the torso print is very accurate to the movie, not having that white color that the rest of the suits have, so that's also very, very cool. His legs kind of have like a brick built accessory that kind of stretches out and then has white boots at the end. I think that also looks really, really great here. And this is kind of the only minifigure in the set that has an excuse to not have dual molded legs. But overall, I think this minifigure, again, looks fantastic. Easily the minifigure I'm most excited to get in the set. And honestly, I don't have a single complaint with this one, other than the fact that his hair probably should have had some whites in it. And here's the Thing, who looks pretty fantastic as well. I really like the mold being used for his head there, as well as like the eyebrows, and the molds on his hand also look really great. I know a lot of people wanted this minifigure to be a big fig, and while I definitely get that complaint, I will say that when you compare him to like the other members on the team, he's really not that much bigger, so I don't mind the fact that he's a minifigure here, and I like all the molds like I said. My only real complaint would actually be just the dual molding that needed to be here, but other than that, I'm really excited to get this minifigure in hand, and I really don't mind the fact that he's not a big fig. There's a lot of things I like on the Human Torch and a lot of things I really dislike, but starting with the hairpiece, the Hawkeye hairpiece in like a lighter blonde I think is a perfect choice. Honestly, don't think it could get better than that. But the face print is such a disappointment here. I cannot believe LEGO used that generic face print that's used on Peter Parker and Ant-Man in the past. I guess Paul Rudd, Tom Holland, and Joseph Quinn all look like the same person to LEGO. I really don't know, but the torso print does work, obviously, but they should have had dual molded legs just like all the other minifigures should have. So there's a lot of things I do like about the minifigure. I'll definitely have to upgrade the face and legs, though. I just really wish LEGO could have just made a new face print or maybe just used a more accurate one. It obviously needed to include dual molded legs. Sue Storm runs into the same problems that Johnny Storm has. The hairpiece works, but the face print is just so generic here. I believe it's the Jen Erso one that's been used on so many different characters, including Black Widow, so that's just so cheap on LEGO's part, and I honestly think that there's pre-existing faces that would have worked better for this character, so I just think that's so dumb. But the torso print looks amazing here, and just like all the other minifigures in the set, she should have had dual molded legs. There's no excuse for that at all, so I'll definitely have to upgrade the legs and the face on this minifigure, which is very unfortunate because, again, I think there's a pre-existing face that already works better for this character, so just really sad that LEGO decided to cheap out. But either way, I'm still excited to get this minifigure. And here's a full look at the back of the box here, and even though the minifigures aren't perfect, I think they look so cool fighting Galactus with their powers. And it also seems that there's a play feature where you can put a minifigure at the back of Galactus's body too, which is also very, very nice to see. And at the very bottom, you have the Thing clobbering Galactus's foot for some reason, as well as the Fantastic Four logo, which is very cool to see. The box art on the front is also very cool here with all 4 members of the team, as well as the logo for the movie, which is just crazy to see after all these years. Like, finally having an official Fantastic Four set is so cool, and I'll definitely get this set day one, but I'm still just very disappointed with like the fact that not all the minifigures have new face prints and there's no dual molding here, and the fact that this set is $60 just feels like kind of a ripoff here. Especially since like the Galactus figure is the only build in the set. Like maybe if the Fantastic car was here, or like Herbie was included, or like the Silver Surfer, it'd feel like a little more worth it. So it's just a shame that not the minifigures aren't the best they could be, and that we're not getting as much as we could be getting either, just for $60. So again, I'll be getting the set day one for sure. I'm so excited for this movie and still super excited for the set. But let me know in the comments down below if you plan on picking this set up on June 1st, and if you think $60 is overpriced or fair, and what you think of the minifigures. Anything and everything, let me know. And thank you so much for watching this video. I truly do appreciate it, and I hope you enjoyed this video and have an incredible day. Bye.